We're gonna answer all your questions on online branding, marketing, prospecting, recruiting, closing, personality types, and how to build a business online. Yes, how do you master happiness? Well, that's a simple thing of being in a great state, but there's a whole process of getting in a great state. To master happiness and to be happy all the time or most of the time is to be in a state, in a beautiful state. And quoting directly from Tony Robbins, one of my two mentors that I give a lot of credit to be in a beautiful state, you have to live in a state of gratefulness. If you can get to a point where you can trade your expectation for appreciation, then when you have a lot of appreciation for everything happening around you, even the bad things, because they are there for a reason, they are there to make us stronger or to teach us a lesson or prepare us for something bigger. And anything great that's happening, if you live in that state of appreciation, then you are happy, right? You feel good. And when you're in a great state, that is when you are most effective in your relationships with other people, when you are talking to people, because you are happy, because you are grateful. It all comes with being in a beautiful state. Now, so what happens if you're not in a beautiful state? Just simply think about what you have to be grateful for. Start making a list and write down on this list the 20 things that you are grateful for. And if that hasn't changed your state yet, go and write 100 things down. I bet you can find 100 things to be grateful for. And after you wrote all of that down, then it would just about be darn near impossible to be still not in a great state. You'd be in a beautiful state because you will have appreciation for so much that you have. Another great way to get in a beautiful state in an instant is to just move. Get up and move. Make a few boxing moves, or jump around a little bit, or twirl a little bit, or jump up and down. Motion causes emotion. Very important. And then another trick or tip that I've learned is when I'm tired and when I feel a little bit under the weather and not in that beautiful state, is to just look up. I don't even have to close my eyes, but just look up, calm my thoughts, focus on my breathing, and look up for 1 minute. And you would be surprised that if you look up for 1 minute, how it changes your state. Because when people are down, you typically walk with your head down like this, right? But if you keep your head up like this, it's physiologically impossible for your body to be still in a bad state if you've looked up for 1 minute. And then to jumpstart that energy and that motion creates emotion is I just say, jump up and down for a little bit, for 10 jumps or 20 jumps for 30 seconds. And it will completely change your mindset, your physiology, and your state that you're in. And when we are there to provide better relationships with our spouses and our children, with the people we do business with our co-workers, with employees, or with our employers, is to be always in a beautiful state. And especially when we work with people all the time, it's so important to be in a beautiful state. But now you would say, okay, well, I'm a computer programmer. All I do is sit and work on the computer. Where are you going to be most effective and get the most enjoyment out of your job that you do or your task that you do? By being in a so-so state or by being in a beautiful state, right?